Other news, the West Midlands is fast becoming the first port of call for Chinese investors, following several high-profile takeovers, including MG Rover and the London taxi company.
Revenue from tourism is growing too, and today the push to get more Chinese visitors here continued as the first direct flight from China to a British airport outside of London touched down in Birmingham. It was the first of 3 trial return flights from Beijing, as Callum Watkinson reports.
After a 10-hour journey non-stop from Beijing, a water cannon salute welcomed flight CZ3001 to Birmingham Airport. They can't have planned the rainbow, but Britain's tourism bosses do believe more Chinese visitors equals more pots of gold. Waiting in the terminal, Chinese lions and a lineup of dignitaries. It's the first time a direct flight from China has touched down anywhere outside our capital city.
So a little bit of history for Birmingham Airport. These 248 tourists are the first Chinese nationals to fly direct from their country and land anywhere other than London.
Revenue from Chinese tourism grows by a fifth every year, and in 2012 it brought £62 million into the West Midlands economy. China's growing middle classes have money in their pockets and a fondness for foreign travel, and our tourist boards have their sights set on young professionals like Zhao Tianling.
For me, it's no big difference, London and Birmingham. But the first difference is, there's a very warm welcome here in the airport. I don't think everyone can encounter this kind of, happiness, its action. So it's really, we are very lucky, I would say.
That warm welcome is not just traditional Brummie hospitality, but actual government policy. The Great China Welcome campaign was launched when David Cameron was in China at the end of last year. Its stated aim is to make Britain the most welcoming place in Europe for Chinese visitors. The boss at Birmingham says his airport proved this morning it has a part to play in those efforts.
Those passengers got off the aeroplane and were through in about 20 minutes. They'd still be circling around London at the moment before they could land at Heathrow. So they're on their way, the buses are now leaving behind me, and the tourists have all been very happy.
The weekly service to Beijing and back is only a trial. It will run until August the 5th. But Birmingham recently extended its runway to accommodate long-haul flights, signalling that it's serious about becoming an alternative gateway for international travel. Callum Watkinson, ITV News.
Well, meanwhile, 150 new jobs are being created at a manufacturing firm in Coventry a year after it was taken over by a Chinese company. Cov Press in Canley, which makes body panels for firms like Jaguar Land Rover, will brief 500 workers about big growth plans for the next 2 years.
Well, the time is coming up to 12 minutes past 6.